Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to announce that Korda are now going to be the sole UK distributor of the deeper products. I have been a massive fan of these for over 3 years. I've been using them in my fishing a lot. People that follow me on social media would have seen me use them on a number of occasions, not for fish finding necessarily, more for feature finding. So it's no coincidence that we are now going to be selling them throughout the UK, because I think they're a really, really valuable modern tool to anglers today. I'm actually on the bank with one of the best match anglers on the planet, Godfrey. Now, he's never ever used one. So to match anglers, it's brand new. To carp anglers, there have been quite a few people using them up till now. So my aim today is to show you how to get the best from the product, how to use it, the etiquette you need to follow when using it, but more importantly, making sure that you enjoy your fishing more whilst using the deeper products. So let's go and join up with Matt, have a day's fishing. Godfrey, you absolute god of the human. I haven't really come out to show you this product. I've come out to get some coaching for the big fish off.
I think I need some off you. I can't catch out today, mate.
Definitely don't need any coaching off me. So, we are at what I would regard as a typical commercial fishery.
Definitely.
Yeah? Reeds, little islands, margins, sort of place you boys fish all year round.
Pleasure anglers, match anglers, loads of people that come to places like this, hundreds of people all over the country. They're everywhere, these sort of fisheries.
In carp fishing, you often get little troughs, little dips where fish have actually bored them out, you know, through feeding over time. So they're like natural feeding areas. Do you think then on your types of waters, these little natural troughs and stuff, if you found them, could it make a difference to your fishing?
100%. From like a match angler or a pleasure angler's point of view, often at the minute, a lot of people look for like a hard area on the bottom, so a little bit that's sticking up, a little bar of gravel or something. That'd be an amazing feature on a lot of venues, definitely.
And obviously at the beginning of a match, when you're competing, you've got, how long do you normally have? So you set up and you've got what, half hour to plumb or get yourself sorted?
Yeah, well, you know, it's like nowadays we've got this big station of gear around us, and sometimes you're rushing about last minute and you don't have time to explore everything properly. So having something that could do a little bit of exploring for you would be top dog. Right,
well, I have just the thing. Here we go, look. I've got this.
Yep.
And I've got this, right?
Yeah.
The two things you need. And even though I say don't use it as a fish finder, when the weather temperature does drop and the fish become more dormant and slower, then that is a time when you are going to be able to use this and locate fish. Now, that doesn't mean cast all around the lake. If there's other anglers fishing, that isn't a time to start plopping this everywhere and disturbing. People go fishing for peace and quiet, don't they?
Yeah, not when me and you were about, though.
Not when me and you were about. But they don't want loads of noise and this ball crashing around. So use it with etiquette, use it cleverly, and use it in the right situations. It can be a deadly tool. So go on then, should we have a little plop about? Yeah, let's have a little look. You knew earlier that area was quite silty, wasn't it?
Yeah, you could tell with your plummet.
Yeah. So we can see now that very uniform bottom.
Fishes?
Yeah, little fishies, hard on the bottom pretty much, but it's a really shallow water and that is typical of where you go. Anyone that says this is cheating, you're absolutely mad. Echo software has existed in fishing, in sea fishing for absolutely decades. When we've been fishing with boats on big inland oceans for carp, we go out with echo sounders all the time. So the only difference now is this is being applied to rod and reel. Okay, so it's always been on boats. Now we have the privilege of being able to use it from the bank, from the shore, and again, you're getting the same benefits. There's other settings that I'll talk to you about. I mean, for example, you've got GPS mapping, which means you can map it all out, record it, and save it. So on this, it goes to a cloud, and you have the whole area in a particular swim or every swim on the lake mapped out, and you could do it on multiple lakes.
So you could have little ones saved of your little spot. Skimmer, right where we saw them fish on the screen. I'd kiss him, but he's a bit slimy. Ugh.
and there's more carp than that over here.
It's a bit warmer, isn't it?
It is warmer. Look, in the sun, this is where they want to be, Godfrey.
sunburnt,
I know you gingers need to be out of the sun, but they're over here, look. Little Lobbington Wanderers. So we go, look, 3 foot. Yeah, look. Just there, look, it's silting up now, you see it? It's getting darker there. See there, it's a little bit, that's that marginal shelf of the island, just firmer. But look, this area is just so many more fish, mate. I think you need to move, mate. I should give you a hand, get your stuff over here, because we have had a little plop around. We found out it's deeper. No pun intended. The sun's shining down here.
We've seen some fish.
It's warmer. Yeah, we were saying don't use it as a fish finder, but you can't help but see the fish symbols.
The angler in me's like, they're actually here.
Let's go. Honestly, it'd be funny, wouldn't it? If we come out here and start bagging up, then you'll be buying one of them.
Come on, you can be me.
You ain't having one for free.
Well, you can see them. You can see the fish.
God, didn't pay for this. Moving. Overqualified caddy, me. That's probably all I'm good for. Good bit of kit, that, isn't it?
Does it show any gold in the lake?
Gold, yeah. Oh, here we go, Bob. We're away here. Look, we're away, Bob. Oh, we're on!
That's the first time I've ever seen him do that, mate. You know that.
I'm not going to live it down, Bob.
So put your hand here, put your other hand here. Right, put your other hand here. That's it, wind down. Here we go. Here we go.
Go, isn't he?
Here we go. Here we go. Yes. There you go. Go on the deeper.
Yeah, you like that? Well, you get one of them balls, don't you, to find out what the fish are? You'll like that, wouldn't you?
Lovely fish that. Look at that. Great fun on a cold, nearly November day.
Isn't it cold? You cold?
Fishing in the wrong spot here.
We're in the wrong spot, I think, now. So, clearly we were in the wrong spot. Well, you got that in quick. Done that before, haven't you, mate?
No, not very often. I've had some lessons off you, you see. Marvin the Mirror.
Well, we've approximately been fishing about 4.5 minutes in here. Bobby George's grandson's had one. He's put a bit of bait out. One first chuck.
Looks a bit like Rooney, doesn't it?
Yeah, a bit more, got a gob like Macy, don't it?
To get him when I can.
Yeah.
How come yours is better looking than mine?
Well, I just tend to, look at that, absolute clonker.
There he is, look at him.
You gain time. You have a sandwich while your mate holds your fish up. Lovely fish.
Beautiful.
Yeah, what's that picture of you?
For me, the best use for a deeper for a coarse or a match angler would be to use it for mapping out big open lakes when there's so much water to go at. You really don't know the features and it's almost impossible to find them by throwing a bomb around or plumbing up on a pole. That deeper will show you stuff that you can't find out by plumbing up in other ways. The thing that shocked me the most today were probably how discreet the deeper is. It's a little black ball, it don't go on with that much of a plop. I was really surprised about that. I've seen loads of situations in matches and when I've just been out pleasure fishing where me and the people around me have thought there's no fish in my peg at all, but actually I'm sure that there is. Today you'd have thought that there were no fish there at all and you plop the deeper in and even on that other side we did see an odd fish, so I think I'd love to go out now after today, walk round a match in the middle of winter and put it in people's pegs who don't think there's fish there because I think you'd shock a few.
To launch it for Christmas, the deeper is going to be available in a very special bundle along with a Petzl head torch. So Santa Claus, be ready. This is going to be on a lot of Christmas lists. An absolutely awesome product when used correctly.